Peter Martyr Vermigli, in Epistolam Sancti Pauli Apostoli ad Romanos, Episode 4. Sed quoniam Spiritus Sanctus est author huius Epistolae ad Romanos, et Paulus dun taxat scriptor, id circo laudes eius parcius attingam. Dominus appellavit eum vas, quod Hebraica frasi est organum, sive instrumentum electum, quo ipsius nomen per universum orbem circum ferretur. In the previous episode, the previous portion of the preface, Vermigli says that the value of a book, the Libri Dignitas, does not depend upon how much praise the author receives, but because, he says, the Holy Spirit is the author of this letter to the Romans ad Romanos, Spiritus Sanctus, masculine singular and nominative, and Spiritus is a fourth declension noun, modified by Sanctus. The predicate is author, in the same gender number and case, huius epistolae, feminine, singular, and genitive. But because the Holy Spirit is the author of this letter to the Romans, and Paulus, is merely dun taxat, the writer, or the scribe, so then, therefore, id circo, I shall touch upon, attingam. This is a first singular future indicative active from the third conjugation verb attingo, attingere. It's the compound of ad and tango, to touch upon. The D has assimilated to the T, and a vowel change has taken place. I shall touch upon his praises, laudes eius, and the antecedent of eius is Paulus, sparingly, parcius. Parcius is a comparative adverb. The positive degree would be parque, and the superlative degree would be parcissime. I shall touch upon his praises, the praises of Paul, somewhat sparingly, parcius. The Lord, Dominus, called him a vessel, a container. Appellavit is a third singular, perfect indicative active, from the first conjugation verb appello, appellare, like so. This verb takes an object, eum, masculine singular accusative, and an object complement, was, which is neuter, singular, and accusative. So you call one thing, eum, something else, was. So the Lord called him a vessel, which, in Hebrew phrase, Hebraica frasi, is an organum, that is, an instrument, or a chosen instrumentum electum, a chosen tool. So what we have here is organum in the neuter singular nominative, and this phrase is descriptive of what it means to be a was, and then he adds, Vermigli does by way of expansion, another instrumentum electum, another neuter singular and nominative to explain. So then, Paul is a chosen instrument, instrumentum electum, a chosen tool by which. Quo is neuter singular and ablative. Its antecedent instrumentum. It is ablative because it's an ablative of instrument, by which nomen ipsius, nomen refers to God, the name of himself, his own name, the name of God himself, through the whole world, per universum orbem, the Lord's name, throughout the whole world, might be carried, circum ferretur. And this is third singular, imperfect, subjunctive, and passive. What we have then in this clause is a relative pronoun, quo, neuter singular ablative, as I've said, with instrumentum as the antecedent, and circum ferretur, a subjunctive. This then is what is referred to as a relative clause of characteristic expressing purpose. So he is a instrumentum electum in order to carry the name of the Lord throughout the whole world.